today I want to talk about The Girl with the Buddha Tattoo, Awakening Love Through Psychedelic Integration. Yes, this book is a lot more than just psychedelics, but that was one of the catalysts for my transformation when I began 2014 after my mom passed away. And it's about awakening, transforming, and manifesting the dream from the inside out. And what I found through the writing of the book, which I highly recommend for anybody who really wants to experience the deepest level of transformation, meaning to understand their purpose through transformation, to understand how to heal relationships, to understand how to be present in the now. I highly recommend book writing, book channeling, whatever way you want to do this. A book and the pursuit of it is going to change your life like it changed mine. And a lot of people say, what's a book have to do with transformation? And I say everything, because when you're working on this book, it ignites the fire inside of your soul by helping you understand your purpose, why you had to go through certain struggles, why certain things happen in your life in just the right time, because they had to happen that way, and how everything was secretly a blessing. When I started writing this book, you see, like, I pushed away writing because English is a third language. So I was thinking to myself that you had to be proficient because books is such an intellectual thing, when in reality, it's so much more than that. A book is a piece of your soul. It's a dream you can hold in your hand. And when you say yes to it, it takes a hold of you. So if you're using a book for transformation or for marketing purposes or both, it's going to help you so much. Whether you are into psychedelics, like before I even did ayahuasca, I was the anti-psychedelics girl. Okay, I was the person that said, you do your drugs, I will stick to my alcohol. Little did I know is that some psychedelics are medicine and they can spark transformation, but the transformation is short-lived. And meditation is just like a psychedelic. Not eating is just like psychedelics. All of these are tools to help you understand how to release, let go, and be really present. So it all began with awakening. And this is how I describe this moment in this book, is that life transforming events, they lead to you waking up, to starting to question reality, that maybe what you perceive to be real wasn't or isn't even real. Maybe what you perceive to be real was just a frame or a picture that you have chosen, right? Maybe your mind and the thought patterns is not real at all. So I start by talking about life transforming events, how my mom was diagnosed with cancer, how she received the news, how I hit rock bottom when my dad was in the hospital at the same time, how much of a pivotal moment it was for me to understand that people hide their pain inside. And that's what eats at them if they don't speak it out or find a transformational, creative way to get all of that energy out. I talk about conscious parenting. I talk about how difficult immigration is, especially to either kids or grown-up people, how bullying really stays with us and really impacts who we are. How the breath is the secret to life, and a lot of people don't even know that they're not even breathing fully. Like, I wasn't aware. It's crazy. Like, my mom was, we had hospices coming to our house when she was diagnosed, helping us out. And there was this lady that was like, hey, come here, Dasha, after she did a Reiki session on myself and my sister. And this was the first time we ever did Reiki. Like, I didn't even know what that was. Like, energy healing, what? Like, If you don't grow up a certain way, then all of these words are so strange to you. Like, I didn't know what the word embodiment was. I kept like, everyone's saying embodiment, embodiment. Everyone's saying tantra, tantra. Everyone's saying Reiki. Like, are these things? And then when you catch the wave, because people demonstrate to you or they share with you, and you're like, whoa, a different reality exists. It really throws you on a loop, right? Like, whoa, like a different reality exists than the life I was living in the high tech, in the high rise apartment, in the constant partying. Anyways, this lady that did a Reiki session on my sister and I, she walked up to me and she's like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" I was like, "What?" Okay. And she goes, "Dasha, you're not breathing." And I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm breathing just fine." Come to find out, I was so accustomed to shallow breathing that I didn't even know that I wasn't breathing correctly. So I talk about this here and how to become conscious that the breath can actually transform everything in your life once you become conscious of and aware of how when you're being triggered, your breath changes. Or maybe you're conscious and aware that you're not even breathing in this present moment. And you're watching this video and you're like, hold on, let me check in. Right? So then I talk about how the body is a container for the soul, how I had to close my mom's eyes, and how when the soul is no longer there, there is nothing to be sad about. So there's definitely something here that's driving this body from you know, having the feelings and emotions that it does. That's the soul. Why people pretend to be happy, how traveling is the essence of freedom. And you guys know I lived in an RV, 45 countries. How vision gives life meaning. I talk about what actual love is and how conditional love is prostitution. I talk about what's your love language, how understanding my love language, my mom's love language, my parents has helped transform my life, and how you can also reflect back and see if your parents' love language, for example, was acts of service, like from my parents, but you really wanted, let's say, physical touch or acts of kindness or affirmations. How to choose the heart above the ego, the power of sharing, how incredible sharing is, and understand that we're all one and we're all connected. And then I introduce you to Mother Ayahuasca and how I was introduced to the medicine and what the dieta is, the diet, and what this whole journey of the medicine is. And I talk about how it's similar preparation, whether you're going to 5-MeO DMT, combo, LSD, psilocybin, you name it, you still got to prepare for it. The more you clean your body, the more you become a vessel of higher self-realizations. How to let go of fear, how I got reunited with my mom on my second ayahuasca journey, how to create lasting change with this concept called integration. Integration is literally creating lasting change from understanding, right? From having higher states of understanding, whether you are doing psychedelics or meditations or retreat, something that lights you up. How to create lasting change means to integrate the experience, right? And you got to create a creative modality, a creative way for you to integrate the experience. And one of the ways is to write books, is to create music. How to understand energy, how to understand that there are emotions trapped in the body, how to surrender. And I talk about Eckhart Tolle and New Earth and how to really go with the flow of what life wants to present to you. How to release trapped emotions with the sway test. And I love this because I used to have a problem with my knee. And I've seen so many doctors and spent thousands of dollars, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. And then I came across a book. Yes, a book. As you can tell, I'm obsessed with books. More confirmation. And I did this sway test. And I did something called the emotion code. I used the chart that literally told me what emotion was stuck in my knee and when it happened. And I released it, and I kid you not, it was a miracle. And my knee has been great since. I mean, once in a while when it's super cold. It's not great, but this is why I live in Florida where it's 80 plus most of the time. Remember, you don't have to live the life that you live. You can change and you can create your dream reality, but it's going to require some effort on your end and accountability. I talk about forgiveness with Oponopono and the mantra that Oponopono is. Absolutely love it. How to reprogram your stories. So, how to change your stories so that way the new stories become your new reality. How water stores memories in our bodies. Talk about the water experiment. I'm sure some of you have heard about it. If not, let me know. In this book, I talk about the pyramid of consciousness, which I have created. That looks like this. You probably can't see it. Okay, but you'll be able to see it inside the book if you choose the print or digital version. But it's all the different states, emotional states and different vibrations, and the chakras and the colors and musical notes and what hurts to look up on YouTube, and the hums to sing to release. I talk here about how to clear your chakras, what the chakras spinning vortexes are, how to ascend. I give you incantations, affirmations to ascend, some more useful charts, how to talk about the three brains, the mind, the heart, and the gut, and how to connect them so there's coherence. I talk about affirmations, incantations. I talk about creating reality, like what is the frequency of abundance, right? How to tune into it, how to change your mind, how to meditate, how amazing meditation is, how to bend reality, how to trust your intuition. What is the Dream Man Project, aka the best thing that I've ever done to attract dream relationships into my life? How to fulfill your sexual fantasies for enlightenment, and how to understand to say yes to uncomfortable fantasies for personal growth, right? Say yes to where you are in your life, how sex is enlightenment, how relationships will transform your life, but you gotta transform yourself to be in a good relationship so you can have conscious communication, how awareness is living, how to live an awareness-based life, and how to ascend, the different states. Alignment, right? How to be in alignment. Your new definition of success. And for me, it was, success is realizing your purpose, trusting your inner wisdom, progressive realization toward a worthy goal. It's about progress, not destination. Success is playing alone when you need to and with others when you are ready. Success is assembling a fun, world-class team and delegating responsibility. So it's really cool. A lot of people love the chapter. Then chapter 43 is about asking for help. Then we have divine timing, and then detaching from outcomes. And then I talk about my 7F manifestation vision board, the template, and the 7 daily rituals. Voila. And obviously at the end of the book, like most of my books, have the unfuckwithable pledge declaring that you are unfuckwithable. So I want to inspire you to pick up this book or have a conversation with me about your very own book, because books change lives. But not only that, books that have systems together with them change your life, your financial bank account life, and the lives of all the people who come in proximity with you or your beautiful soul line gifts. I love you so much. If you found this inspiring, useful, heartfelt, please like, subscribe, and comment so YouTube can see that you guys like the content. Push it up and show it to more people so we can change more lives together. Okay? I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. Meow meow.